Hi, so today we're going to make this discussion video of week 3. So this is going to be the third discussion video. So basically we're going to start with our introduction. So my name is Abdul Azim bin Abdul Halim, matrix number 200586, and currently studying Bachelor Food Science and Technology.
Okay, my name is Muhammad Daniel bin Dahlan. I'm studying Bachelor of Communication and my matric number is 203764.
My name is Fatin Atira Binti Syara Afandi. My matrix number is 200358 and I'm from Bachelor of Agriculture Science.
My name is Nurul Shazana binti Muhammad Jeffrey. My matrix number is 200414. My course is Bachelor of Science Agriculture.
My name is Florence Agustin, matrix number 203875. I'm currently taking Bachelor Science Human Resource Development.
My name is Nur Zahra Zainab binti Aziz. My matric number is 201776. Currently I'm taking Bachelor in Food Science and Technology.
My name is Suru Izabeth Ahmad Rusli, matrix number 203743, studying Bachelor in Teaching English as Second Language.
My name is Felicandra Johannes. My matric number is 203747 and I'm taking Bachelor of Environmental Science and Technology.
My name is Nur Ayuni binti Makori. My matric number is 202386. Course Computer Science and Technology.
My name is Emesin Vini. My matrix number is 202685. I'm taking Bachelor of Economics.
Okay, so we're done with our introduction. So now we're gonna start the discussion. First, we're gonna choose the genre. So basically, these are the list of genres from the Ed logo. So number 1 is comedy. We have adventure, thriller, science fiction, crime, animation, horror, war, romance, action, philosophical, historical, biographical, mystery, fantasy, and drama. So, anyone wants to go on with the choosing and your arguments?
Me, I
Alright.
think we're gonna go with horror
Okay.
because, well, not just personally, I think for horror, each movie from different region of the world have their own cultural view mixed into the movie. So as we can see, our differences make us interpret death and life differently. So when we see horror, which is closely related to death from other parts of the world, we can see how many differences we have and the similarities that we can find between them. Also, it's a good transition from Coco, our previous video.
Okay, that's an interesting suggestion. So, does anyone wants to counter with another genre or perhaps support with Daniel's choice?
I think decide on what romance because I don't know. I just think that teenagers like to watch romance movies, like that genre.
Okay, so that's
It's relatable, yeah.
okay. So basically, you can. So interesting. Okay, so that would be Jan's choice. So that would be romance. Okay, that's quite interesting actually. So does anyone wants to support Jan's or Daniel's choice, or perhaps another genre? All right.
I will support Daniel's choice of genre because I personally prefer horror movies and I love watching horror movies. So I would suggest that we watch horror movie because I just love.
Okay, so that would be the support for Daniel. Speaking of that, I would truly agree with horrors because it's quite. When it comes to a horror movie, it's quite exciting. When it comes with all the shocking parts and also with with all the jump scares and scary. But I would say that yes, it is true with Jan's choice, romance. It's quite relatable to the students nowadays. Plus, you're in degree anyway. But I would prefer horror because horror gives you excitement, gives you high adrenaline when you're watching the movie with lots of shocking, with lots of you wondering what's going to happen and stuff. At the end of the day, you're going to scare anyway. So that would be my comment. Does anyone wants to counter or perhaps get another choice? Okay.
I want to support Jan's suggestion to watch romance. Okay. Because I think romance is a less stress genre.
Yeah.
Other than that, from romance movie, you can experience how the character feel. It is not real, but the feeling of empathy with the character might allow us to feel the love and maybe the pain if it is a sad movie. Through romance movie, even you can have romantic relationship in your life, but then you can experience a little of it through someone else, even it's not fiction, because it is even it is a fiction, but you can still feel the love from the movie, right?
Yeah.
So
Support
that's
that.
quite a deep and relatable love
Point.
comments about the romance. It doesn't sound less stressful anyway, because you can feel all the pains. But never mind. Let's see what other people comment about it. Okay.
I agree with Daniel's suggestion. I will choose horror genre because do you guys know that horror movie can are good for our health?
Oh,
Why? Because it can enhance our brain activity. Based on the research, they say that watching horror movie release neurotransmitters that can increase our brain activity and we can be more alert with everything.
You see, that's even better from romance. Romance with all those kind of fake feelings. Yeah.
But there's
Yeah.
empathy.
Okay, fine. Okay, does anyone wants to add with another? Alright.
I support Winnie's point. Means I agree with Daniel's suggestions. Besides what Winnie said just now, watching horror movie also can boost our immune system. When we watching horror movie, we experience an adrenaline rush in our bodies, which can mobilize our immune system. So I think besides we release our stress, we also can boost our immune system. We can help it
You don't have to
by
exercise
watching
then.
movie.
Okay, so that would be another scientific comment about horror from our friend here. So never mind, I'm smiling on the winning here. But never mind, let's see what anyone's wanna add something, or perhaps you wanna support with romance or horror.
Win.
Alright.
I am not agree with horror in the romance.
Okay, that's new.
If horror can increase adrenaline and romance can boost our immune system.
Our ability to
Our ability to
empathize.
Feelings.
feel love and also boost immune system.
Okay.
I will prefer science fiction because it is relatable for students because we can boost our thinking skill.
Okay.
Because this science fiction, we can think outside the box, and also we can invest our better future for our better life. Other than that, we can also think what is the problem can we solve in future.
So that would be another new genre choice. So we have three right now, which is romance, horror, and another new one is which is science fiction. So Is there any more arguments?
Me. I want to support Nana. Same.
Okay.
Okay, I think I will go with science fiction because I think I love how in science fiction there is facts, but there is fiction. There is fact and fiction. There is about the scientific thing, but at the same time, the imagination, the creation, the vision of the story is very interesting. Like we can imagine our future look like even there is fact, and that the science is kind of beyond our limit, our creation limit. So I really love that. I love how to imagine things. I love how to create the like the idea of the like science can be like this, maybe can be like this, maybe can go more further than that. So I love how in science fiction genre. So that's
So now we have another support for science fiction. So perhaps before we reach consensus, does anyone wants to add points or perhaps okay?
I support Yuni's point. I choose horror because I think it can help you cope with anxiety. When we watch horror movie, a fight and flight response will trigger our brains to pump up glucose, adrenaline, and cortisol in our body. So I think when we watch horror movie, we can face the real life of danger. So I think the horror movie is the best choice.
Okay. So after lots of science arguments about horror movies and the science fiction and also romance, what the feelings. So can we make a consensus now?
Yes.
Alright, let's make a vote. So first we have romance. So who's going to choose romance? Okay, so that would be 3 people with romance. So second would be horror. So who's going to pick horror?
Go for horror.
So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We have 6 for horror. Pretty sure you're gonna win it. Okay, but okay, the last one is science fiction. That's one it?
Science fiction, I think.
Okay. Okay, so that will be majority for horror movies. So we all agree. Actually, it's kind of majority agree to pick horror. So now I'm gonna list out few movies for horror. So just hear out. Okay. First we have Conjuring 2. Second is Insidious 4. The third will be Sixth Sense. The fourth is A Nightmare on Elm Street. And the fifth is The Nun. Okay, so, does anyone wants to suggest first and argue first?
me. Okay. I think I choose The Nun because I already watched it, so it's kind of there is no bored fight, there's no boring, there's no bored fight. It's kind of quick pace in that movie. Like there is always jump scare here, jump scare there, and like in the middle, I starting scene, the opening scene. Yes, the opening scene. Okay, the opening scene. How I love how the opening scene it said that demon is real. I love how the part is like there is kind of what it calls the like they say the adrenaline rush. Okay, so I love how the pace the sequence of the story is very very interesting. So I think I choose The Nun.
Okay, so that would be one vote for The Nun. So speaking of The Nun, I will support that too because I think like most of us watched Conjuring 2. So when you watch Conjuring 2, I'm pretty sure you are well known with the Valak. So this the Nun movie, based on my research, is that the Nun movie is the sequel of the Valak from the Conjuring. I'm pretty sure you want to know the where it comes from, how does it appear, so the demon of the Valak, this Valak, and I think it's quite. I think everyone's like waiting to watch the Nun. Basically, they even have the awards of the best poster because everyone's been waiting for it. It's very interesting. So I will go for the Nun. So does anyone wants to object?
I want The Conjuring 2
Okay.
because it's a really good movie. Because The Conjuring 1 is also a good movie. So like it's a sequel, right? It's a second movie. I like it. I like the movie because it involves family and it involves a lot of there's like investigation in the movie and so on. So I like how they always help each other to solve the problem.
Okay. That's interesting. But I choose the Nun, then she chooses the Conjuring, which is the early part of the Nun.
I think it's more famous than the Nun.
Okay, fair enough. So, does anyone wants to add any more arguments, want to object, or perhaps add another suggestion?
Me. I would agree with your suggestion to watch The Conjuring 2. Since it is a sequel to The Conjuring 1, and I'm sure everyone will love to watch the Conjuring franchise. So I agree with your suggestion, and also to those who love Warren's investigation in their paranormal activities, this Conjuring 2 is a film which the film follows the Warren as they travel to Britain to assist the Hudson family who are experiencing poltergeist activity. So I'm sure that everyone loves Conjuring.
So that will be another supporting for the Conjuring because I think it's quite well known or familiar with the name of the Conjuring. But never mind, we'll see what others think about it. So, does anyone wants to add another suggestion or perhaps support with the ones we have now?
Then, since we're adding suggestions, I would like to add my own thoughts on it. The Sixth Sense, if anyone's familiar with it.
No.
I'm not gonna spoil the movie for you, but it's a different take on the perspective of it. It takes a different perspective in the movie, in which the common horror movie we see everything from the point of view of the one who's being scared by the ghost, and the Sixth Sense takes a different turn from that. Yeah, I'm not gonna elaborate on that, but it has a good twist in the story. If you're interested.
Okay, so that would be another suggestion. So based on my search on that would be a movie from 1999. So it's quite an old movie, but never mind. Some people love old movies. So, does anyone wants to argue about that? Or the movies that we have now? Alright.
I choose the Nun since it's horror movie. Maybe I can boost my immune system. And then I think the ghost in the Nun is quite interesting. It's Valak, also Valak, right? It's quite interesting and a bit different from other horror movie. We never see a ghost wearing something covering her head, like wearing hijab, right? So I think it's quite interesting.
Okay.
Islamic.
So I told you, their poster is good. How can be someone pure to be a demon, right? Okay, so does anyone wants to object that? Or perhaps support more? We need more support. I don't mind.
But instead of the ghost, I think it's about the like
Sorry.
exorcism. Exorcism, yeah, talking about that way instead of the ghost. Because Vala is in Conjuring 2, right?
Okay.
So if you're talking about the ghost, is in Conjuring 2 also.
Right. Fair enough. So, Does anyone wants to add more points? Alright.
Support young points. I think that The Conjuring is a movie. It's not very scary, but it's popular because it fresh take on horror.
It's okay.
Okay.
I think The Conjuring take time to get its audience into the storyline. Even though it's slow burner.
Okay.
Slow burner, but it this slow will build up or think that this movie is very terrifying.
Yeah, okay.
So that will be another support for The Conjuring 2, The Nun, The Conjuring 2, and The Sixth Sense. So does anyone wants to add more points, or perhaps suggest okay?
Name it. I support the Nun idea because I haven't watched the Nun, but based on Azim, Fatin's comment about the movie, I think the Nun would be a better movie to watch because I wonder how the Balak series will end. Like, I think I will go with the Nun.
Okay, that's what I'm talking. People will be waiting for the vlog. Okay, so we need this. Do you have?
Yes.
Okay.
I prefer The Conjuring 2
Alright.
because if this movie is not good, they won't have a second season.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think it will be worth to watch it.
Okay. So we have tense competition between the Nun and The Conjuring 2. So okay, and The Sixth Sense, but it's not really tense. Okay, does anyone wants to add more suggestion or perhaps support with the ones we have now?
Me?
Okay.
Okay, I never watch The Nun or The Conjuring 2 because I just watch Conjuring 1 only. So based on my listening on all your opinion and your points, so I think I will choose The Nun because I think it will give me more satisfaction in the horror movie. So I will go for The Nun.
So you have another support for the Nun. Okay. Okay. Before we reach any consensus, do you want to add more points? Or perhaps you want to reach consensus right now? Which consensus will be? Okay, so we're going to start with the vote. Okay, the first would be the Nun. So who's going to pick the Nun? Right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we have 5 the Nun. So second would be the Sixth Sense. Anyone wants to support Sixth Sense?
I'm going for Sixth Sense.
Okay, he's going to stick with the Sixth Sense. Okay, the last would be the Conjuring 2. So we have 4. So the majority is not really majority. So the Nun wins over Conjuring 2 over one vote. So we're going to choose the Nun. So you all agree with that, right? Yeah. Okay, so it's just going to go with that. Okay, so so basically, I hope you guys will watch it so that for the next discussion we're going to review about the movie. So perhaps we're gonna make the discussion with the same pace and same time.
Yeah.
Perhaps either here or around here, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. So that will be all for our today's discussion. So thank you for today.
Bye.